Welcome to Fidel Science Academy. Do well to subscribe to this channel so that when I drop new videos, you can be part of it. Today we are going to look at chemistry. We are looking at chemistry today, and the topic we are going to look at is confirmatory tests of ammonium ions. So we are looking at confirmatory tests of ammonium today. So on this note, we are going to look at some of these things that are involved when trying to test the presence of ammonium ions. And this type of analysis in chemistry is referred to as qualitative analysis. This is referred to as qualitative analysis. It refers to as qualitative analysis because only what we are trying to look at this point is the presence of this particular compound, which is the ammonium ions. So we are looking at the presence, only to identify the presence of ammonium ions. So we are looking at the presence. So what are the material needed? Well, as we go in deeper to confirm this, let's look at the material needed. Material one. Since it's a qualitative analysis, we need what? Test tube. Another thing, we cannot carry it to the film with our empty hands, so we need a test tube holder. Another thing we need now is a Bunsen burner. Then another thing we need, because of the present, to confirm this, we need glass rod. So these are the material needed for this analysis. Then let's look at the chemical that we need. Chemical. Chemicals. Now, the first thing is salt. This salt will contain ammonium. If the salt we are using does not contain ammonium, it will not confirm the presence of this from all the other tests that we are going to carry out. Then the next thing is hydrochloric acid, which is our HCl. Another one is sodium hydroxide. Then another material we also need is red litmus paper. We need red litmus paper, a moist type. So these are the material and the chemicals that we need. So let's dive into the main analysis. So now the main analysis here involve, from what I mentioned before, a test tube. We need a test tube. Let's take this to be our test tube. Then we also need a test tube holder. Then I mentioned of the salt sample. We put our salt sample in this. So this is our salt sample. Then the next thing we need now is aqueous ammonia, aqueous sodium hydroxide. So we need an aqueous of it. So at this point, when you add your aqueous sodium hydroxide, there is going to generate a white fume from this, and the white fume will come out in this form. So when you perceive it, once you perceive it, you will perceive a pungent smell. Then, as I mentioned before now, that we also need to confirm it, we now use our litmus paper. You bring in your litmus paper here. Let's take this to be our litmus paper. A wet or moist litmus paper. Litmus paper precisely red. This red litmus paper will turn to blue because what is indicating in this point, it is what? A base. So after that, to confirm this also, you now dip in, you now have, let's take, you have a beaker of your HCl, or you now dip in your glass rod into this. When you bring this glass rod to this point, this will generate a white film. Then you now see here, you now have a white film. The white film that will come out is due to the presence of ammonium chloride. So this indicates that white film generated due to the glass rod that contain hydrochloric acid indicate the presence of what? Ammonium salt. So at this point, we can see that we have been able to see that under our observation, we see a pungent smell. Then the next thing we've seen again is red, moist, red litmus paper turn blue. Turn blue. Then another thing we also observe is it generates a white film. Indicates presence of ammonium chloride. So these are our observations. The first one, a pungent smell. Also, this indicates ammonia. So indicate ammonia, presence of what? Ammonia. Then this also indicate with the red litmus paper turn blue, this indicate that it is a base. Then and I also mentioned that the white film indicate the presence of what? Ammonium chloride. So these are our observation. So from all these three parameters indicate the presence of what? Ammonium ions. Under our inference confirm the presence of ammonium ions. So this indicate the presence or confirm the presence of ammonium ions. So let's look at a basic part of it, which is the reaction. The reaction indicates that ammonium ions plus an hydroxide group, this react because of the reaction process, this react to give us ammonium, then plus H2O. And from the reaction process, I told you it generate a pungent smell. This indicates that during the reaction process, this is evolved out. So this is a typical reactions that take place during the chemical reaction or during the test, confirmatory test of ammonium ions. So do well to subscribe to Fidel Science Academy so that we can grow the channel together, and will also encourage me to do more, and also help that help so that face YouTube can also share this to the relevant people that need it. Thank you so much. Subscribe to Fidel Science Academy for more updates on chemistry and other science related courses. Thank you.